This is Joe again and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, where I want to directly check on whether the stupid necromancers do respawn. For that we're going here. No, they don't respawn. Okay, we made this our life that much easier using this. Oh, I was a bit confused by why a meter showed up on my screen, but that was pretty obvious now. Okay, I can't go into that direction anymore. Ah, that's where I wanted to go. I can roll catch enemies too. Yes, they do want to attack me from in there. I heard the club guy doing his weird combo attack. No. Lock on to the guy inside. Don't want them to sneak up on me. Also want to show off that I sometimes will remember doing this. But I won't always have the time for that, because in combat, in boss fights, this is ridiculous with the timing, because it's that slow. Okay, over there is where our souls are, but the necromancer's dead. So we can do this very much easier than the last time. Going slowly in, taking care of the skeletons when they come up. Or running in, grabbing our souls and then dying. Those are basically the two possibilities. So this, going into the light, should pull the skeletons. Here too. I liked your animation there for the roll attack. That pretty much looks like my own. One just over there. Get the bloodstain, which now has 18k souls. I'm seeing a crystal lizard over there, which is definitely a trap, but I'll be following that. Perfect. Pull the lever to open the shortcut. Pick up the item that it dropped. My first titanite chunk. And an Estus flask shard from the corpse that it was upon. A titanite chunk. Wait, that's good. Jumping required ahead, yeah. Okay. Pick up item, human effigy, lacerating arrow and prism stones, bloody worthless. Try bonfire. Nice. Yeah or not? Yeah, let's go back to the bonfire. No! That's not the button I pressed, but whatever. Wanted to press and hold Y. But okay, yeah. Okay, so our way towards the chamber that I already spoiled as a boss fight chamber is now clear and devoid of necromancers. But also we got a lot of souls to level up because we got all our souls from exploring the Huntsman's Corpse again. So we can actually level up and buy a few life stones. That's not the level up person. Yeah, that's the weapon level up person. Let's level up our fire longsword. Reinforce the fire longsword. Getting 8 and 8 more damage. Don't have any more titanite chunks. Okay. Also want to go over to that guy because I think we need to unlock more of his stuff by speaking to him. And
I'm glad to see you safe.
Yeah, here's a lot more stuff now, like stuff like the Elite Knight set might be pretty alright. Oh, that's heavy though. Maybe the helmet. 1, please, not 8. That's not down
I
on the
considered
D-pad.
returning to my homeland. I've started to turn a... Thanks very much.
So let's see if we unlocked his next progression step. For that we'll have to rest here. No, that's not more.
I considered it. I've started...
Okay.
Always open for business.
Didn't help, but we can see whether we would like to equip that helmet. That's actually lighter than the one I'm wearing and worse. But not much worse, but not much lighter. But better looking. Yeah, I like that helmet. Reminds me a bit of the helmet of the fluted armor on Demon's Souls. Yeah, the Elite Knight set is basically the cover set of Dark Souls 1, and I'll have to look for the cover set of Dark Souls 2.
Is that a shard you found here
main game.
to see light? However,
Oh, I did forget about having acquired an Estus shard in that shortcut. But okay, yeah, that's definitely making it worth coming back here. So, what else? That's not making... Both of them are not making our fire bonus go up. 2 points are making the fire bonus go up by 5 though. Also if they're split. Okay, so they are somehow added to each other and then certain thresholds do something. Okay. Because fire bonus... I'll have to look that... what's my menu? I have to look that up whether you scale with fire bonus, and yes you do. Otherwise you say scale C and D and you scale C and C. Did we get more soul items? No.
bearer of the seek.
So our sword will do more fire damage if we up our fire bonus. So that's also a thing we'll have to think about. Also, how many? That doesn't award us any more attunement slots. Also, we're basically a fighter that specializes in decks that hasn't leveled up decks a single time. But we're going for strength for now. 1 point of strength, 1 point. No. Basic stats. Make the meters longer, always a good choice. Endurance and vigor. Also ups our poise. And 4,900 is enough to buy a lot of firestones, yeah. Of life gems here. 16 of them.
Thank you kindly.
We have... I was thinking about buying more arrows, but that's not a good idea because we have like over 100. So I'll buy one throwing knife instead.
Thank you kindly.
They are heavier in damage, and that's what I like. Going back to the Huntsman's Corpse, to the Undead Lockaway. And now we can run through. I think we can unscathed run through towards the boss fight, so that's what I'm doing now. Relatively unscathed, not completely unscathed. That guy didn't respawn that was blocking the shortcut before. Topping off before going in. The Skeleton Lords, 3 of them. You look like a caster, the right one. No, that's not the caster. No. I want to kill them one at a time. Because killing one spawns these things, which point somewhere, and then what it does, it spawns skeleton. Oh god! That's way more skeletons than I remember. That's not nice. That's way more skeletons than fair. What? One of your assholes decided to abort my healing animation. And also, I think that's a bug. That's a bug. That can't be real. That's too many. Okay, they are not very dangerous though. Put them here. When they turn the corner, hit them. Oh, the fire trail. I have to avoid that. One over there. Come on, slowpokes. Got 2 of them, only 1 left. Okay. Let's see what he spawns. So wait in some corner where the other one doesn't attack. These. These are, okay, a variety of enemies. Apparently not only a single kind as the other one. Or we maybe did not find one of the other ones in the phase before. Only a single guy now. Only the caster left, okay. Okay, what does the caster spawn? If it's the wrong kind of enemy, we might want to shield. Oh yes, it is. Get rid of one of them before it attacks us. I don't know how many it spawns of those. And we defeated the Skeleton Lords. Okay. We got the Skeleton Lords. So, it's been a time since we defeated a boss. This still looks like a fog gate because there's water falling down, a waterfall in front of that. The Skeleton Lords. Who reigned from deep within the huntsman's copse. The old Iron King commanded the capture of all undead, but those charged with the task were overcome by the curse. Okay. Any item dropped by the little skeletons somewhere? Did something special happen when I destroy all these? No. So we only have one exit from here. Thankfully pointed out. Leg. Try bonfire. Hurrah for hope and then hurrah for friend. Nice job. Bonfire, keep moving. Okay. They might be full of shit though. Leatherhead, but pointless. Try arm and then do it. Try jumping, no. Try wings, no. Pull the lever. Or what kind of enemy did they put behind the boss? Because it's not below Dark Souls 2 to do something stupid with this. Don't see heavy enemy yet. Bonfire ahead then friend, it says. It said. Hurrah for skeleton. Dash required, no. Nice job, don't give up. Quite something. Quite nothing. Also quite nothing. Okay. Don't give up or give it up. I heard some weird noises. Shortest ladder they ever... That's a point of no return. Bonfire ahead. Bonfire ahead. I don't trust you. The Harvest Valley. Miscreant, it says. That's where the bonfire is, behind the poison pool. Her! We heard about her. And her big stone.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Oh, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade after all.
And she says... Normal Titanite shards and a bonfire aesthetic. Also solar piece. Inflicts heavy damage on mindless hollows, but has no effect on anything else. And also dead again. Hex that casts a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently. No.
I came here in search of rare stones, but the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really. Drang Lake, how is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet Oi!
No. I've been invaded by dark spirit. And I wanna light my bonfire so that I'm spawning here and not somewhere else. Ugh. Poison. I died of poison. Okay, I seem to have reached a level cap at which I can be invaded. Because the way that soul memory works, it wasn't possible to invade me before. Because I was in one of the lower tiers and I seem to have crossed a threshold. Get rid of it, get rid of it. Get rid of the poison. Maybe running? I have no idea how this mechanic works with the poison pools. Just stop. Okay. That's the worst placed bonfire of all of them.
You've been long away. Well, I've only one. I've searched every nook and cranny here.
That was the conversation that we read.
I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long. I've searched. Perhaps.
Okay.
I suppose it's about time I moved shop.
So she wants to move her shop. Okay. Good that we spoke about that. Rolling in short, don't you dare. Does it reset on sitting? Yes, it does. Okay, let's travel to Majula to see if she moves to Majula. Because that might help us a lot. Yep.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Speak up if you need anything at all, alright?
Same.
These stones may look some of them are used, some of them, none of the... You know how they call this place Drang Lake, right? Well, in the old lore, in stories and the like, they said it had another name. What was it? Well, I don't know. It's just something I heard. Since long, long ago, many kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot, each like a great flame that turns to soot. Maybe that's why people don't remember much about the past. You see that blacksmith over there? Is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up.
You're his daughter.
He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see. The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he?
She doesn't recognize him because he's hollow.
I was born in a land to the west, Volgan. Famous for its merchants. They were great, bustling cities. But for me, they were suffocating. And so I set out, in search of stones in faraway lands. There are dangers, for certain. But I much prefer to live this way. But for the life of me, I can't remember how I ended up here. It's as if I were drawn to the place. Or lured in. Oh, I don't know. These stones may look all the same. But to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor. And some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted. But I've learned quite a lot, really. You know how they call it?
Okay, we had that.
Since each, maybe that
Doesn't change
No
anything
interest.
about her stuff. Okay, but Lenigrast will have a word to say about his daughter being here.
I've given you up. How goes your journey? Take these. They should help a bit.
The blacksmith's hammer. What?
You'll need
Why?
souls to repair. I know only of don't waste your soul. My witless daughter finally came home.
There she is.
Just as oblivious as she's always been. Well, at least now I can keep an eye on her. Stones? Try asking my daughter. You might be surprised. Drat. Don't.
Okay. And Solden often had something to say about other guys, and also Karin is
Hello
your
again.
master. And I brought him here. Do you
I
have
finally
something to
tracked
say
down my
about that?
teacher, but I've decided to keep at it alone. I need to see what I can achieve by myself. Master Carillion and I are from Malphia to the south, a land lush with sorcery and pyromancy. Master Carillion polished his art at one of our renowned magic academies, but he argued that the academies were terrible places to learn magic. This quite angered Master Glocken, my previous teacher. Once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land. He made talk of the remnants of some great power and the deep abyss that surrounds it. I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. Oh, I'll never be good enough, will I? It was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most
We had
Be
that.
safe.
Does he have anything to say about
Your
her?
visit is welcome. Use scrolls, but the power, never. I sense a dark, something akin to sorcery, only more primordial. I wish to find out more about it, but as we see, this place is in ruin. Just what happened here? Sorcery was created. Some say it was originated by the Great Pale Being.
See?
But we've no way of knowing if such claims are true. Many sorceries were lost over the ages. Before pyromancy, there were fire sorceries, but they are long forgotten. Sorcery and pyromancy thrive in Malphia. I've spent much time there, trying to perfect my art, but staying was a mistake. The fools there had no interest in truth. Their ambitions were paltry, and their smiles cloying. I was sick to the back teeth of their petty squabbles. There was nothing for me in that forsaken land. So the girl's been here, too. I'm glad to see her safe, whatever that's worth. The forces of magic and souls lie dormant in this land. It is a fitting place to...
We
I
had that.
suspect sorcery is... one day might...
Okay, I assume all of them reacting now to bringing people here means that we have... No, we don't have everybody. We're missing one, I think. Your devotion to your covenant has deepened and you have gained a
I
rank.
will always be here, watching over you.
The Bloodbite Ring. What?
May you find peace.
What did I get the blood bite ring for, and what it is even for? Increases bleeding resistance. Yeah, great.
Quite a hive of activity with. I'd forgotten how much comfort a little. Once I'd lost everything. I am grateful. It is very little. But please, take this.
Even more?
Have you seen that pic?
Yeah, the rest of that we have it. We had it before. We're still in the way of the White Covenant, and not the way of the Blue Covenant, his covenant, and we deepened the allegiance by, I assume, having a Blue Sentinel help me once. That's what I assume deepened my allegiance with the Covenant, because I'm not even wearing the ring. Why was the blue guy helping me then? Yeah, the problem is that the other was so they call them twinks. Like basically they are going for a certain amount of soul memory and are building the perfect build for that, and then use the gaping ring to stop getting more souls. So that they can invade at that soul memory range and are more powerful than others in that soul memory range. They will still have problems because you can like invade to above your soul memory range and not to below. So they will get problems if they do after a few invasions, because they will run into better prepared people. But for like guys like me that have no real experience in that have no real experience. Did we get the physical defense from Vitality? Okay, they would give physical defense too. Okay. I'm not taking Vitality, but I'm instead taking Strength now. I've thought about that a few times. I'm basically completely unprepared when it comes to I'm prepared for Aing away the leaving sayings of her. Do we have a soul item? No. Then let's see what boss weapons we can craft with the thingy soul, with the skeleton lord's soul. I don't want them to over... That was close. They explode if I don't do the right thing. And I think these are rust mummies? I'm not sure. They can break my stuff pretty easily.
Souls, if you seek my bigger.
Okay, bigger, stronger souls he wants. So let's see. Skeleton Lord's soul. A roaring halberd. Imbued with the power of the dark. That's it, just the roaring halberd. I assume the other boss weapon trader will have something more for us. For that, okay, let's go back to Majula. How many souls did we need to level up? We're at 6-3. That's enough. So I think I'm taking another point of ADP because I want to end up with more AGL than I have now. I'm at 99 AGL, which was 12 iframes, which is one more than a medium roll in Dark Souls. And I need 6 more points of agility to get to to 13 iframes, which is the same as the fast roll in Dark Souls 1. And I want that. So I'll either go up ADP or actually attunement. Both of them don't do anything for now. So I'm going up in attunement because I want another slot to put in more heals or more fireballs or maybe fire orbs or something like that. Yeah. So we're going for attunement and I'm buying one life gem. Take up to 17. Okay, so we could now either go to the newly discovered area that's called Harvest Valley. We still don't have any more fragrant branches of yore to continue in the Lost Bastille. Or did we? Did we find one? No, we didn't. Token of Fidelity. I don't think I can run past that dragon yet, because I don't see my situation there changing. Wanna upgrade my bow. Fuck, I used all my souls. I wanted to upgrade my bow. I should have used those 6,000 to buy 2 large Shite Knight shards to upgrade the bow once more. And then just kite the dragon. So which other paths did we not explore fully? There's that armorer at Soldier's Rest that was giving me trouble, but he's just guarding that one tree that drops an item that you don't really need. Don't really remember what it does, I just remember that you don't really need it. Sinner's Rise we can't continue until we continue the Lost Bastille, which needs a fragrant branch of yore. Huntsman's Corpse is where there's another boss fight that we didn't go for yet. And Harvest Valley is where we just found, and we did already find a Titanite chunk on our way there. So it's possible that it hides more Titanite chunks to upgrade our weapons, which would be nice. Or we can go through the Shaded Woods from the Ruined Fork Road on one of the places that I didn't want to try before, like the Fogwood that nobody likes. So I assume, yeah, let's do the other side of Huntsman's Corpse. And yeah, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, but before I close up for today, I'll re-clear our way to that first bridge up there where we could go to the other side of the Huntsman's Corpse. And I'll see you from there in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.